up next.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led out by the former Oregon Duck in his 9th NFL season now, Marcus Mariota.
Coming out of Oregon as the Heisman Trophy winner, we thought that this guy was headed towards superstardom, and while he didn't quite reach those heights, he did have some flashes along the way. And right now, his athleticism continues to keep him in the league. Still has a good arm, mobile, a great guy to have in the locker room. He can win if given an opportunity.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team? But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Lindsay. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. They're going with Lindsay. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It can change momentum in a big way.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
You talk about this Lions defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 71 yards. Mariota now on second down.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help them reach the century mark. But that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. In motion is the tight end Graham. On second down, a run with Lindsey. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. They get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. From the red zone now, Mariota. And he fends him off. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now Mariota. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Mariota. Under pressure, they got him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Yeah, you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. On first down, here's Stroud. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down. First and 10, it's Pierce. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Well, the numbers for Pierce last week, 19 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expecting to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete there to Johnson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On second down, here's Pierce. Shoves him aside. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. That one caught out wide by Boykin. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Give left side for Pierce. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud sets up the play action. And this is going to be incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a fourth down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. On play action, Mariota. And this will be swung out for Lindsey. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Lions had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bravion Roy. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. McLeod to return it. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Forced out to his left. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Mariota. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Here comes 3rd down and 7. To throw is Mariota. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Mariota. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. A give up the middle to Lindsey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 3rd down and 13. Mariota. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Stroud looking to throw. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tucker's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The football will come out to the 25 as McCloud will not return it. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he's caught on the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll go right back to Pierce. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A pair of negative running plays, and now they're looking up at a 3rd down and 17 to go. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Mariota. He's got his target. That's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 55 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. They'll go with Lindsey up the middle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Play action now. Mariota rolling to his left. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They go play action. Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Mariota now. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Elijah Holyfield, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Quick completion here to Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Pierce now up the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Play action. Here's Stroud. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now Stroud. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Leonard Floyd. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Following the interception here, Mariota. And to the left side here, Wilson. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 8. Play fake, Mariota. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. To throw Mariota. Looking downfield for Jones. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Well, he might be the best kicker the game's ever seen, and we've seen him hit from 66, which is the all-time record. But anything 60-plus, that's a very low percentage kick. Don't tell him he doesn't believe it. But this one winds up no good.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Got an open man, it's McLeod. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. On the bootleg, Stroud. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Handoff left side, Pierce. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Back to throw, here's Stroud. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Pierce is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll toss this to Pierce on the right side. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Stroud to throw it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Foster Moreau taking it in. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 13-7. That time a 9-play drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there. You've given yourself a chance. You're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Mariota. He'll dump this one off to Lindsey. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Stroud's throw complete there to McLeod. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Stroud off the play fake. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Now a handoff for Pierce. Powering forward. yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Stroud looking to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second down and 4. Stroud. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Stroud will look to throw once more. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Stroud now on second down. Gets the dump off to Pierce. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions.